Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Kelani and I am the financial reporting tutor at Phoenix. In this video, we're going to give you a little few exam tips, final tips right before you enter your exam. So just going to give you a little overview, which is really important regarding your exam, guys. Remember that 60% of this exam is multiple choice. A lot of students put a lot of emphasis on the section C question, which is our ratio question, and our trial balance or consolidation, and they basically, I wouldn't say ignore, but they don't spend too much time on the multiple choice questions. So please be sure to spend time on the multiple choice questions that deserve that 60%, because that on its own can make you pass, but section C can never make you pass on its own. Now, few things that you have to be aware, guys. Any topic from the whole syllabus can be tested in the exam, especially in the multiple choice questions. Anything can come. Now let's talk about section C a little bit before. So remember, section C, you will be getting two questions. One will definitely be regarding ratio interpretation. So expect the fact that you may be getting a group, something may be happening in the scenario, there's a disposal, there's an acquisition. You need to discuss it, guys. It is not only about the ratios. You will realize that the actual ratio calculation is very minimal marks in this exam, but the actual interpretation and discussion and analysis, that's where it gets you the main marks in this question. So please try to think it outside the box. Try to read the scenario really well, understand what a disposal would impact, what an acquisition, how it would impact if there is a mid-year acquisition, how it would impact your ratio and ratio analysis, because you have, let's say, just consolidating 6 months versus having the net assets, as of the end of the period. So please be aware of that. Now, the second question that comes is either going to be consolidation or it's going to be your published accounts question. Now, remember, guys, it's basically 50-50. Some of you guys are going to get a consolidation while the other half is going to get a trial balance question. So you have to be prepared. Now, in these kind of questions, guys, focus on what we know. There is more similarities than differences. Now, you will find that note or two that maybe, I don't know what to do there. Forget about that, guys. Focus on what we know and you will do brilliant in this question. So if you're talking about consolidation, guys, focus on the workings, focus on the adjustments. Make sure that you stop after every working. Let's say net assets and see, does that impact my SOFP or P&L? Look at goodwill, does it impact? Look at working five, how does it impact? You take those adjustments to your financial statements. And if you get a published accounts question, then what you need to look at, guys, is basically those notes, those standards that come all the time, such as PPE, such as taxation, such as, for example, the amortized cost table that comes a lot. It can be in leases or it can be in financial instruments. Don't worry about things, guys, that we may never have seen. With all the questions that we did in revision, I've never seen this. It's okay. Leave it till the end. See what you can do with it. In most cases, guys, it is probably just worth 1 mark, right? While a PPE revaluation whole and whole may be worth 4 marks to do. So focus on what we know. Second thing, guys, regarding the multiple choice question, basically section A and section B, please focus on reading the requirement really well. Don't answer a question assuming, okay, they've asked me for this is what I'm going to do. Read the question well. The biggest trick that can happen in this exam, guys, is the dates. So please be aware of the dates. So if there is an acquisition happening in the middle of the year, or for example, you have bought an asset and then you have transferred it to investment property in the middle of the year, then depreciation is only going to be for whatever, 6 months, 7 months, wherever it is. So the dates are so important in this exam. If you be aware of the dates, guys, you'll probably do good. So these are my exam tips for your next upcoming exam, guys, and I do wish you good luck and hope to hear good news from you. Thank you.